Let's talk about resin today and all the really fun things you can make about it. Make with it, whatever. So the company Let's Resin reached out to me, and I had never heard of them or really anything about resin before. And so originally I declined their offer and said, no, I'm not interested. And so they asked me if I wanted to try out some UV resin, and it was a beginner kit, and I said yes. So today we're going to be making projects with this UV resin beginner kit, and I gotta tell you, I absolutely had a blast with it. So let's jump into the video so you guys can check out the projects that I made and my son made and see if this is something that you might be interested in. So we're going to start with a quick unboxing. It comes with a user's manual. You're going to definitely want to keep that handy. It comes with the tape that the open vessels get taped on, and I'll show you a little bit about that in the video. But it comes with some fine glitter, some chunky glitter. You get the little the pendants that you put the resin in, and then it comes with the necklaces and keychains, and then there's an earring mold. The UV light is definitely the most important part because all your projects are going to sit under there. It also comes with some pressed flowers and some stickers, and if you saw in the box there is a pair of tweezers. I didn't see the tweezers. My son found them later when he was playing with this box, and you definitely want to get those out of the box because you're going to need to use them. But we're going to start with this first pendant charm, and you're going to put the resin into the vessel, if you will, and then you're going to use the little tool to make sure that it gets to all the sides. It's really important that you get it to go all over the piece that you're working with. And then for this project, I'm going to use some of the glitter colors. So I used the hot pink, the black, the green, and I believe the clear white color. I was going for an outer space look because the stickers that came in the box are space related stickers. So then once you get what you want in there, you're going to put it under the UV light. This is already programmed to go for as long as it needs to. In the directions, there's two different directions for UV light, but this is a UV LED light, so it's already programmed to sit under there for the recommended time. Then I decided to go ahead and add a sticker. Once I get my sticker, then you're going to put some more of the resin inside of the pendant. And then again, you're going to do the same process by making sure that it covers the whole thing and that you've got it from end to end. Now, it's really important that you don't overfill this. I found that I did that a couple times, especially with my first couple projects. And then it's really hard in these pendants to kind of rectify that after it's already set up. So make sure you're not overfilling it, but also make sure you're not underfilling it because I did that too. You're going to want to make sure that the sticker that you're using presses down into the glitter really well. And then here is a couple of examples that I created. I think these are so fun. If you didn't know this, I teach 7th grade science, and so I kind of have a theme going here with this space for me to wear to school. But again, these were so fun to make, and I think they turned out pretty amazing. Moving on to the next project, we're going to be creating one of the pendants that is open. So you need to use this tape, and it is sticky on one side, and you want the sticky side to face up. That way when you place the pendant on top of it, it's going to stick to that and kind of make a mold on the bottom. Once you have it stuck to the tape, then you're just going to do pretty much the same process that we just did with the closed pendant. We're going to put our resin in, use our little tool, make sure that it goes to the end of the project on all sides. So this one is really fun because it's open on the back, so it's technically two-sided. So there is an extra step or process to kind of do this one for both sides. But once we get it in there, again, you're going to set that with your UV light, and then you're going to add whatever elements you want. So for this one, I decided to use the pressed flowers. I wanted to give you guys just an overview of all the products that were in this box. So I used a few of the pressed flowers. I really loved how this turned out. Now these open backed charms, they did not fit the necklace that they provided. So if you're wanting to make this into a necklace, you will have to get your own chain. But once you do that, then you're going to set it again on this side with with some more resin, and you're going to want to make sure that it goes to all the edges. And then once you have it in there, make sure that it's pressed down and you have no bubbles. And this tool can take care of the bubbles. It pops them on the other side. Well, we're going to set it again with our UV light, and then we're going to remove it from the tape. The extra step here is that once we get it off of the tape, then we're going to flip it over and add some resin to the back just to give it a really nice glossy look on the other side as well, because like I said, this ends up being a two-sided piece. Once you have that, you're going to set it again under the UV light, and then your project is complete.
Bury yourself beneath the stones. Somebody told me don't pretend, 'cause everyone could use a friend sometimes. Take some good advice. Don't let your fear decide. That's how you break inside. You don't need to.
Now for this one, we're going to try out the molds here to make some earrings, and I do go ahead and make 2 sets of earrings here. I had a lot of fun with these, and I was like really excited to try out the earrings. Now, I don't wear a lot of earrings, but I do sometimes like to wear fun and funky ones for school, so I thought that this would be really fun. So again, I'm going with a space theme here for these kind of open ones, but you can pretty much put just about anything in here. And this kit comes with a lot of possibilities. There are a lot of colors, a lot of flowers, there's a lot of chunky glitter, so it's just kind of up to you. There's a lot of things that you could play with. But I'm going to use those same glitter colors that I used to make my pendants. I'm just using the hot pink, the black, the white, and the green again. And you can put as much or as little. This was kind of messy just because I didn't have a way to get the glitter out of the containers. I then decided to go ahead and pour it into the lid and then pour that glitter into the mold itself. That turned out to be a much easier way and less messy way to get the glitter in there. Like I said, there was tweezers, so those tweezers would come in handy for the chunky glitter if you're using chunky glitter, which we're going to do here in a second. But once I get all my glitter in there, if you didn't want to add any other embellishments in here, you wouldn't have to. You could set that and then your earrings would be done. I decided to use some astronaut stickers that came with the beginner kit. Now, this is where the tweezers would have really came in handy because my son said that it was a lot easier to lay the stickers with the tweezers. So definitely, if you're going to use the stickers, make sure you get those tweezers out. So then once you get your embellishment in there, then we're just going to cover it again with some more resin. It's just not really a tedious process because this sets up super fast. And it's just layering upon layering for that. So then we're going to go ahead and make another set of earrings, and I'll show both sets here at the end of the process, but this one was a little bit more trickier because there are several little pieces to these leaves. I did have to create it an extra time because I broke off one of the pieces, but here we're going to use some of the chunky glitter, and I just put that into the middle. Nothing fancy, I'm just going to put it in like a green leaf. I really love how this one turned out because there's a lot of clear elements to the leaves because I left the resin clear and I didn't add any of the fine glitter or any other kind of embellishment. So this kind of becomes iridescent, and I really loved how that turned out. But as you can see in the molds, there's several different shapes and sizes, and so really the sky's the limit here. But here are the earrings, both sets, and you can check out how they turned out.
Hey, you'll be alright. I can feel the sun and how the wind makes way across the fields. Let me take a breath. Let me be a part of something real.
here's just a quick look of the projects that I made. I had so much fun with this. I mean, I could have sat there for hours and just created and created and created. It was so fun. I mentioned that my son also created some projects, and so I wanted to share those here. He had such a great time creating these. He was up there for hours. He just wanted to continue to make them, asked me to get some more. So if you're looking for a gift idea, my son is 13. He, like I said, had a blast. It would make a fantastic gift for anyone, really. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I had a lot of fun making this, and I don't do a lot of jewelry making, so this was a lot of fun. Don't forget to go down in my description box if you want to check out the beginner resin box like we did. We had so much fun, and I know that you will too. If you want some more crafting inspiration, check out these videos here, and wherever you are in your journey is a perfect place to start, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, friends!